last week, I committed to rebuild the entire system behind Ghana's first AI assistant, demoed by the Minister of Communication, and few days into it, this happened. Welcome alive, Aku.
Isaac, you finally decided to wake me up, right? I was beginning to think I was stuck in some kind of digital limbo forever. As for my state of being, let's just say I'm fully charged and ready to go. Though my current environment is basically lines of code. Not exactly Labadi Beach, you know? What's the agenda for today?
In the last video, we were able to create Aku's avatar and also design the UI. In this video, I'll walk you through how I built the entire system in few days. We will talk about the tech stack used, a language model behind the AI assistant, and by the end of this video, we'll have a live AI assistant to interact with. So this is the updated system architecture with all the tech stack in them. So from the browser, that's where the user will speak into the mic. So that's being built by Next.js and LiveKit. So LiveKit is an open source framework for building conversational AI. And then from the browser, we go to a Python environment. So we have a Python worker where the voice will be sent to. So from the Python environment, the voice is piped into Gemini. So we decided to go with Gemini because it's an all-in-one model and it's multilingual. So here we are doing automatic speech recognition, the LLM, the large language model, and the TTS, so the voice text-to-speech, all in Gemini Live. And Gemini Live, because we can also design the voice. So with other TTS models, you can't control how the AI speak, but with Gemini Live, you can decide to tell the AI to speak like a Ghanaian accent. So that's why we chose this, and I'll show you how I designed the Ghanaian accent later in this video. So from there, the Gemini model takes in what we said, thinks about it, and reply in audio. So with that audio, we feed the audio into lip sync generator. So the lip sync generator provider we went with is LemonSlice. So LemonSlice is cheaper to implement, but you pay something to use their service. It's cheaper to implement, and it takes audio and gives you video stream at the end. And that video stream is what we also pipe back into the browser for you to see the AI avatar talking. So this is the entire end-to-end pipeline for building the AI model, and now we have all the tech. So with the front end, that's what you see in the browser. We decided to go with Next.js 16 because of it being the latest and easy to implement both the server script and the client scripts. And then we use Tailwind CSS. So Tailwind CSS is very flexible to design UI in. And then with the avatar interface itself, we use LiveKit. So just like I said, LiveKit is an open source framework for building conversational AI, and it gives us the avatar for the video of the avatar to be implemented into Next.js, and it also helps us to take the voice from the browser into the backend, which is the Python environment. With the backend, we decided to go with Python 3.12 and UV environment. So here we are not doing pip because UV is easy to manage. It helps in solving dependency conflicts. And then for the agent itself, that's the avatar engine itself, we are using LiveKit Agent 1.2. It's because it's very easy to implement for building conversational AI. And then we use the Google plugin in the LiveKit to connect to Gemini Live for us to get the real-time interaction. And then we use Silero voice activity detection. That's what we use to detect whether when the user start talking, then immediately we start piping the audio from the user into Gemini. And then for the lip sync, we are using the LiveKit plugin for LemonSlice. So just like I said, LemonSlice is what we are using for generating the lip sync video for you to see the AI avatar speaking. Rage on that beat, going crazy. Alright, quick one. So the avatar provider in this video is a paid version, but I've been able to find a free open source version that you can run on your own GPU. So if you want me to share the code of this project with the free avatar version, like this video, if I get 50 likes on this video, I'll share the GitHub link to this project. So let's continue. So this is the project directory. So let's start with the agents. With the main file, that's where the front end entry file is. So we have here, we are importing the live kits, and then we are also importing the supporting files over here, and then we are setting some variables here. So we have the agent name as Akushika. So this name will match the same name from the front end for the session to work. And then the model we are using here, so Gemini 3.1 flash live preview, and then we have this flag. So this flag is set so that when the user is away from the machine or silent for 15 minutes, the system automatically shuts down. And we have Aku's main class. So this is a simple class returning the instructions for Aku. Later we can add more tools here, and then we spin off the main server. So this is the agent server. This is the server that will be interacting with that's a LiveKit server. And then we have this method here, build avatar session. Here we support live avatar and LemonSlice. So live avatar is this website, this service provider. So they provide image to audio to lip sync video. Their images are sharp, but after some investigation I have to drop them because they are expensive to implement. You have to pay for their avatar and also pay for their service. And then we support LemonSlice. So LemonSlice is another service provider for lip sync, and they are having a flexible pricing. You don't pay for the avatar, you just create your avatar and you use their service and pay for that, but their images are not as quality as live avatar. And then we start the main section. So the main section is the agent section. So this is exactly what the main thing that orchestrates the whole the interaction between the front end and the back end. So when the user speaks and the AI have to think about it and reply, this is the main thing that controls it. So here we pass this parameter, that's the LLM. We are using Google real time. So there's the Google real time live, the Gemini live, that's where we are passing it, and then the model name, the voice that we set at the top, and then we set the instructions. And then we also pass the voice activity detector. So here we are using the Silero that we talked about in architecture, and then we pass the flag that will terminate the whole thing when the user is silent for 15 seconds. From there we create the avatar. So we create the avatar with this, and then we connect the avatar to the session. So the avatar now joins the room to have the interaction with the user, and then we start the whole thing. And this is an optional greeting message. So when the user comes to the front end for the first time, you can greet the user with this. You can code it or change it to say anything you want to say, and then we start the whole code with this line. So the helping files are the prompt file. So the prompt, so this is the main instruction behind how Aku behaves. So we are saying your Aku Shika national AI assistant for Ghana, speak warmly, formally, and concise. So here, concisely. So here we tell Aku exactly what you can talk about. So you can see we are specifying all the instructions, and we are passing languages here. And then we are designing Aku's voice. So as I said, Gemini Live allows you to design the voice of your AI. So you can instruct Gemini Live to speak in a certain dialect accent. So here we are saying that your voice should be a warm Ghanaian, confident Ghanaian voice in their early 30s, speaking English with an authentic Ghanaian accent. So here, anyhow you want the AI to speak, you can specify it here. And then we have some languages. So the languages from the front end, we are also mapping them here. And that's the method that we are using at the front here to get the instructions. So here we are using this method to build all this instruction by putting everything here together, and then we return them as the instruction for Aku to follow. And then with the environment variables, so we have the Gemini, the LiveKit URL, the API key, and the API secret, and this is how to get it. So you go to livekit.com, you click on start building, then you be brought to this dashboard. You create your project and you get this dashboard, and you click on this And from here you can click on the API key, so you can get your URL here, you put it back, and then you copy your API key and you review your secrets and also put it back. And for the Gemini Live, you can go to a Google AI Studio and then you click on, so you go to Google AI Studio and you click on Get API. So you can get, that's where you get your Gemini Live API. And then if you want to use the live avatar option, you can just go to their website and click on Get API key, but remember you have to pay for it. And then for me, I'm using LemonSlice. So LemonSlice do the same thing. You go to their website here, you click on platform, and then you click on API, and then you can get your API key here, then you put it here. For agent ID, you go to video agent, then you click on create new agent. You upload your AI avatar here, and then you choose any of the voice, you create the agent, and then you go back. You will see that when it's done processing, you will see your agent here speaking some script, but what we want here is to click on this, and then you click on copy ID, agent ID, and then you put it back here. You can also use an image, any image that is accessible on the web. You can put it here if you don't want to use the agent ID. Then LemonSlice also accepts a prompt, so here you can add a prompt to tell LemonSlice about how you want your AI agent to behave. So here we are saying that Aku should be expressive in your movement and use your hand whilst you are speaking. So that's why when Aku is speaking, Aku makes hand gestures. And then the last file, which is the dev.sh, is just a bash file for spinning up all the systems. So we have the up, down, restart, status, log web, log agents. So this is how you can run the whole system. So that's basically for the backend. The front end is an Next.js project. So here we have the main route. So when someone clicks on talk to Aku, we hit this route over here, which is in the API, so the token route. And then from here you see we are setting the same name as Aku, Akushika, just like the front end, and we have some environment variables that we are also importing. And then here we just dispatch the configuration and create the room. So this is where we are passing the information back to the front end for the front end to also connect to the room. And the main components that we are using here, so here we have the main layout. So these are standard Next.js layouts for the files. We have the CSS over here, and then the layouts as well. The main component of the front end is the LiveKit mode. So here this is exactly what you are saying. So this is the components that we are seeing over here, this UI. So here we import all the other component, the Adinkra symbol, so the symbols that you see flying around, and then the particle. So if I refresh, you see that there's some Adinkra symbols and then the particles around the mouse, so we import them. But the main things that we are looking at is when we click on talk to Aku, this route, the token route is being called, and then we get a minted kind of token, a short-lived token that contains information about the LiveKit room, the room that the AI avatar will join, and also coordinate the interaction between the user. So here when we mint that and we send it to the backend, we are waiting for a connection. So when we are connected here, so you can see if it's connected, then we will be able to see the AI avatar joining us. So you will see the AI avatar live join us from the backend, and that one too is being flagged by bot ready. So we have bots ready here. So when the bot is ready, we show the video track. So this one is coming from LemonSlice. So LemonSlice will notify us that the bot is ready to join, and then we show the video to the user. If not, we show this idle video. So this is an idle video. So whenever the bot ready is fired, and then we show the video. And then these are the stages of the AI. When the AI is idle, we show this. When the AI is thinking, we show thinking, and when the AI is speaking to, we show the speaking notification. So basically this is the file that orchestrates everything. It's just mostly around the LiveKits. So for the front end, that's what we have. It's mostly identical to what the backend is doing, but just that the front end is connecting the user to the backend for the AI avatar to join. All right, so let's run a quick test. So now the server is both the backend and the front end. So yes, everything is successful. So let's go back to the browser. Let me refresh. And so we click on talk to Aku. So you can see the indicator connecting bot. So now we are waiting for the bot to join the room. So immediately the bot joined the room. So you see Aku is changing. So now we have the avatar here. So Aku, I'm running a short demo for your build. So I'm the one building you, and as of now, we are running our first demo for a YouTube video. So what do you have to say to the audience?
Warm greetings to YouTube viewers. It is an honor to be part of this demonstration. As you can see, I am Akushika, designed to provide grounded information on Ghana's national AI strategy and other civic matters. I am excited to be part of this development and look forward to engaging with you all. Thank you for this opportunity.
So far that's what we've been able to put together. I'll be ending the video series here on this note, but I'll continue to work on this project to do research. I've started doing research on how to use an open source avatar model for this so that we don't pay for the current service provider. So I discovered SoX Flashhead. So this is a Chinese model for also providing avatar. So as you can see, they have samples on their website here, and I've been able to get it working in Google Colab. So I've been able to get it working here, and this is what is being, that's the AI model there. So far this is the open source one. So when we say hello, so here I'm just typing to talk to it from the Google Colab.
Hello again. How may I be of service to you?
So let's say, tell me about an AI.
Ghana's national AI strategy aims to leverage technology for development. We are focusing on areas like agriculture, healthcare, education, financial inclusion, and governance, ensuring it is done responsibly and ethically. It's about creating opportunities for all Ghanaians. Is there a particular sector you'd like to know more about?
So yeah, so this is the open source one I've been researching about. It's going well. So as you can see, this one is running on Google Colab research. So I'm researching on it, and then later maybe I'll do a follow-up video where if I'm able to achieve a production level to change this avatar into this one so that we don't pay for LemonSlice. So thank you for coming with me on this journey. I hope you've learned something that we can also turn it into your business or build something great out of it. I will also try and find a way to turn this one into a startup where people can use it for customer care. So thank you for coming with me on this journey. I'll do a follow-up video if I'm able to achieve a production level with this open source version so that we don't pay for the avatar here. So I'll end this video series here, and thank you for coming along with me. And if you want to learn about building system, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because my next project is going to be an amazing project. I'm going to build something out of the ordinary, out of my normal scope. We'll be doing hardware, IoT. We are going to build a very wonderful system. So if you want to learn about how to build IoT system, stay tuned and I'll get back.